Hello everybody, my name is Flashlight Antics, and welcome back to Flantics Chats. Now this episode is going to be a little bit different. I am not going to be playing a game, as you can see. It's just me. But this topic is actually a little bit closer to my heart. I just got this Game Informer yesterday. And in this Game Informer, I found an article that was relating to the newest information from Nintendo. So today's topic is going to be about the Nintendo Switch. And that's their new console. It's kind of a console that is part handheld, part console. And their whole slogan, their whole idea is gaming anywhere, gaming on the go. So you could see, I've got, let me show you just this picture here. Let's see here. So that's what the system looks like. And I'll show you kind of another picture, like here. Or another different picture, like here. So that's kind of what the system looks like. And it has little things on the sides that they call, oh man, what do they call them? It says it in here, Joy-Con controllers, they're called. So the Joy-Con controllers attach to the side of your of this console, what is actually the console, which the screen that you see in all of these images and the images that I've shown, that's the console. That's what it's all about. So it has like a little thing that it mounts to, but that's really just a way to throw what's on the little screen that is the console to your TV. So the Joy-Con controllers, from what I can see, it doesn't look like they actually have any kind of like interaction with the system when it's connected to the sides of it, because in Nintendo's official release video that's on their website, which I'll put the link to that in the description below. Go watch it because it looks phenomenal. It really sets this whole system up and makes it look really cool. So, but in that video, they show that you can set up the kickstand on the back of the console, on the back of the screen. It has a little stand, and you can set that up and use the Joy-Con controllers in separate hands to play the game. And that looks amazing. Everything about this system that I've seen really, to me, nails what the next generation of gaming should be. And for me, one of two things needs to happen for the next generation of gaming to actually be truly next gen. And that's VR, which we can see that HTC, Oculus, Facebook, and now PlayStation have all joined in that little bandwagon. They've started to take that to the next level, which I love. I love VR. That's such the pinnacle of what we expect like future gaming to be. But another thing is portable gaming. And that really came up when the tablets started showing up, when our phones are capable of playing games like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. When our phones can handle those kind of games, when our little handheld devices that have a chip that big can handle a game that a system that was huge was struggling to really perform and do well on. That's the future of gaming. That's where portable gaming is going to pave the way for the future. So for me, this next step that Nintendo is doing it's logical. It makes sense. And I feel like it's actually going to draw in a lot of gamers that it's lost. So I'm kind of looking at this two different ways. And the first way is I am kind of a Nintendo groupie. I have to admit, I am. I have the Wii U. So here, what were the only systems that it didn't have? was the Game Boy Color. It's really the only Nintendo system that I've never owned. So I have the 3DS. I have all of the different systems. I've had the NES, the Super NES, the N64. I've owned them all. And I grew up on that. To me, that's what gaming is. Going back, retro gaming is Nintendo. So for Nintendo to actually come back and see what they were lacking on the various different systems, because let's be honest, the Wii U isn't really a bad system. The problem was they lost third-party support. They lost the ability to keep up with the Xbox One and the PS4. And a lot of that was because the peripheral of the gamepad was a must. You had to integrate some way to use the gamepad. And that scared off a bunch of developers. They didn't want to do that. It took too long. You could see Watch Dogs was a game that it was supposed to release on the Wii U the same time as the other systems, but it didn't, because it took so long to integrate the gamepad that it released almost a year later. So the Wii U isn't a terrible system, but they kind of got away from gaming, especially on the Wii. So now with the Switch, they're taking what we love about the 3DS and they're throwing it into a console, which is smart. And just to kind of give you an idea of what the Switch is going to be like, I have a list sitting here in front of me of some of the games that are already pretty much like a guarantee. They have things like Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, which is going to be specific to Nintendo, obviously. But that's going to be the first Legend of Zelda game that's open world, which is what we've been wanting, what Nintendo fans, what Legend of Zelda fans have been wanting almost from the beginning, is an open world, feeling like you can explore at your own pace. Things like, let's see here, Dragon Quest X, Dragon Quest XI, yet untitled Nobunaga's Ambition game on the console, which Nobunaga's Ambition is, it's Samurai Warriors version of Romance of the Three Kingdoms. So it's kind of a strategy game. An untitled Pokemon game. Pokemon, Game Freak, have announced that they are going to be releasing a Pokemon game onto the Switch. And in this Game Informer, they talk to the lead design manager for Game Freak about Sun and Moon and about the future of Game Freak and Pokemon. And both Game Informer's speculation and what the designer said kind of confirmed that the next step, the next full Pokemon game after Sun and Moon, is going to be on the Switch, which is amazing because that's what we've been wanting. We've been wanting since Colosseum came out, since Pokemon Stadium came out. We've been wanting a full Pokemon game, not just a game that kind of expands upon the handheld ones. No, a full Pokemon game on the console. Imagine what that can be. All you Pokemon fans out there, I'm a Pokemon fan. I've been a Pokemon fan forever. But think about that. It's the limits for that are nearly endless. But they also have things like Stardew Valley that are coming out confirmed. The developers of Stardew Valley have said, yes, we're going to be releasing that for the Switch. Speculations of Skyrim coming to it, because if you go and look at the video, the link that I put down below, they will show you that they're demoing that game on the Switch. They're demoing games like a new 3D Mario. They're demoing games like, what else did they have? An NBA 2K game. So sports games. 2K is coming. In the Game Informer, one of the biggest things that is going to keep Nintendo alive in this whole debate is the third-party support that they lost with the Wii U. But right here, you can see that list is a list of companies, third-party companies, that have confirmed support for the Switch. Things like 505 Games, Activision, EA. EA is coming back. They've released 3 titles, almost in total, to the Wii U. They're coming back. Ubisoft is on here. They have told the world that we're not making any more games for the Wii U. They're coming back to Nintendo for the Switch. What else? Konami. Havoc. All kinds of Bethesda. Bethesda has said that they are going to support the Switch. So if they're going to support the Switch, then of course there's going to be things like Skyrim on there. Really what we're looking at is the future of Nintendo gaming. And the Switch is leading the way. And the question is, will they be able to keep up with the newer versions, the newer iterations of the Xbox One and the PS4? I think the PS4 Pro and then the Xbox 2, I think they're calling it now, Project Scorpio. Basically 4K gaming. So, will the graphics on the Switch be able to keep up with 4K? I doubt it. Speaking logically about this, speaking as a fan who's been burned, I don't think that Nintendo's going to do that. I don't think that they're going to even attempt to do that with this system. But will it make it a bad system? No. I don't think it will. Because the Wii wasn't a bad system. Its gaming selection wasn't all that good, but it wasn't a bad system. They had some gems on it. The Wii U is not a bad system. They've got some gems on it. So, if Nintendo can get the third-party support back, if they can give us graphics that can push whatever handheld's limits are, and if they can show that they're willing to do what it takes to bring the gamer back to Nintendo, then they have won my heart. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see out of this new system, because I want to make this a discussion. This is a really interesting idea that they're turning their next console into handheld. Nintendo has had the most success out of their handheld division. They know what it takes to make a fun and entertaining handheld device. So if they can take that success and transfer it over to their console gaming, then yeah, it's going to be successful. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video off here. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Get a discussion going. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, don't forget to hit that like button down there for me. And as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Flantics out.